What's up, nerds? I don't normally do this, but I'm back for round two
Come on, Alice, we've got to hurry.
because I want to know what the hell's going on. The story has gripped me. Now, let me look at... Alright, so it didn't save anything. So I guess there aren't checkpoints. That's what I was worried about. So, I'm gonna run around and redo all the stuff I already did at the end of the previous episode. And that way we can pick up where we left off. Alright, I have redone the things that I did. And now we're going to scope out some new stuff. We're going to look in this parking lot over here. Yep. There's an abandoned car to sleep in. There's a couple food joints.
There's nothing more this way.
Alright, I guess I can't look at that. There was another one down here around the corner with some other androids that were on standby, so maybe we can interact with them.
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
Well, he's a 700. I was commenting in the previous episode, I haven't seen any 700s. And he says no comment. Burger Zone does not permit androids. Let's go talk to the hotel. Since I haven't actually checked in there, and apparently I can't find $40 in loose quarters at the laundromat across the street. Let's see. No,
We're not
can't even
going
go
in?
We have to find $40 and get rid of this uniform. Or go somewhere else.
Finding. Well, so let's see what the little girl says about the car. 'Cause she already said she didn't like the house. And didn't want to go in there. Which also requires wire cutters, which I think means shoplifting. We'll see. I don't know. First, we'll look in this parking. We need like a stray cat. Jump scare, hissing.
It looks abandoned.
Yeah. Bullet hole in the side. There's probably a body in the trunk. No, let's not. I wasn't sure if that was a breaking in Or I'm just pushing buttons to see if there is a way out.
Stand back, Alice.
See, and now it won't be warm. Gross.
It's dry inside, and nobody will find us here.
It won't be warm, not with a broken
I
window.
don't want to sleep in there. Can't we find a better place?
Okay. We'll find somewhere better.
I have a feeling that those options require stealing from the sleeping guy at the laundromat that the little girl won't let us do. Or using the gun that we already killed the girl's dad with in front of the girl to rob the convenience store across the street. And then we'll have clothes and cash, which we would then be used for the hotel across the street, across the intersection. And it seems a very dumb thing to just rob the place. And go stay in the hotel across the street. Unfortunately, they need more peppers. There's a camera. Why are we looking at lemon juice? It just wants us to steal everything. Inquiring minds wonder. If apparently we can't. It really wants us to whip out the gun, though. But there's a camera there above the door. There's a camera over there in the corner. There is an ATM in the laundromat, but I don't know if Android can use that. I didn't have any interactions previously, but we can try again. Maybe I missed how to do that. Oh, excuse me. I don't see a non-violent way through this without robbing a convenience store and stealing a guy's clothes out of the dryer. Perhaps it'll be easier to raid the ATM. That guy's still asleep. Nope. No other things here. Can't, like, even go inside
let's
to
go.
talk to the hotel staff. We're just gonna drive this drag this cold, wet, scared little girl all over the streets. Here's a guy.
Come on, let's go back.
No, not that guy. All right. No, and nope. There's another anti-android wall there. Alright, what is the point of having us look at that? What does that accomplish? Maybe another wall here-ish? Yep.
There's no point going any farther.
Ah. Well, I think what I'm going to do is try and make off with the wire cutters. So we can get into the fence to get into the abandoned house. And if that leads to prosecution, the police will take in the little girl. We don't want the girl to know. I can walk through the door. Come on, Alice. I would say, wouldn't it be uncomfortable to just shove the wire cutters down your shirt? But this is an android. I guess she doesn't have to worry about metal objects in her bra. Do androids wear bras? Now we're asking the important questions. Anyway, trying not to be any more of a bad thing for the girl. I know she said she didn't want to sleep in here, but it's better than a car, and it's less stealing than taking the guy's clothes out of the laundromat.
Are you alright?
Yes, it's just a scratch. Be careful.
Yeah, that whole...
Don't worry, we're just having a look.
What's its... You know, the android's not feeling pain, not having... I mean, you had to try.
Alice? Alice!
Oh. Balls.
Wait, what are you doing?
Visitors. Ralph doesn't like visitors. They're nasty. They may hurt Ralph.
I don't know what the humans did to you, but she had nothing to do with it.
All humans want to hurt us. But Ralph won't let them hurt him again. No, he won't let them.
We thought nobody was here. All we want is a place to spend the night.
Visitors are dangerous. Look
All right.
what they did to Ralph.
I guess we're not doing that. To be
I'm
fair,
not
it
going
is
to do you any harm.
little
You
girl,
have my
like-
word.
what's a little girl gonna do to a machine?
You must excuse Ralph. Ralph still finds it difficult to control himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things he regrets. Ralph has seen some hard times. He's just so scared the humans will get him again. You can stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
Oh man.
Okay. We'll just stay the night.
Come on! Come on.
That's how we
This way.
get inside, at least.
Ralph has lived here since he ran away. Ralph never goes outside, so no one knows he lives here. Humans come in to squat from time to time, but, you know, Ralph just hides till he leaves. Come.
Fortunately, I'm assuming, Kara, being another android, won't have to sleep, so she can just stand guard over the little girl, so Ralph doesn't get all
You can make yourself at home here.
stabby. Yeah, try to make a Futurama reference out of that.
Ralph is gonna go into the other room. He would like to stay with you. But he has things to do.
It's just for one night, Alice. We'll find a better place tomorrow.
So much for being a good influence on the little girl, making her sleep next to the crazy knife guy.
Let's see where you can sleep. Sit down and I'll start a fire.
Fire? Indoors? Come on now. Ralph's not gonna like that. I feel like that's something you would need to ask Ralph. Alright, we do have a fireplace. Alright, we have paper that she's shoved into her shirt. Pillows clean. Oh, have to put down the newspaper. Still, having rain, dark night, Detroit, will there be enough cover so that people won't see the smoke and be like, why is there a fire in the abandoned house? This looks like wood. Apparently it's not the wood, though. I do not like being upstairs, away from the little girl. With Ralph. Downstairs. Oh man, what's an android to do, This camera work is difficult. What the hell happened to the stuff? Alright, here's another door that we can't interact with. Alright. Check on Ralph. I guess the wood is in here. Yeah, here we go again. Nope, can't interact with that door. Hi, Ralph.
RA9. What does that mean?
What?
Those symbols. Why are you writing that?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. So, I'm going to make a wild leap here because of what happened with the other android. Perhaps... Oh, there's the wood. This RA9 is virus that is giving them sentience, but in a weird, like, religious cult way. And now for Ralph freaking out.
You can come to bed. I did what I could. It's not much, but at least you'll be warm.
No food. Thought about stealing it. Probably should have. No fox. I mean, we already stole stuff. To begin with.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me?
Not your fault,
All I
kid.
wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong.
I highly doubt it.
Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry.
No, he was angry because drugs.
I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me.
What about Mother?
Why can't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
I wonder how long the operational lifespan of an android is, because machines do wear out. Like,
Forever.
how long is your old laptop gonna keep running? 10 years? Cue Ralph! Or not. I haven't seen anything about, like, recharging or downtime or maintenance, so... I wonder what hours
You've
them.
got to sleep.
Because... assuming... you've got... all the hardware for that kind of motion and strength. I mean... that's one way to keep Ralph away. Anyway. You've got all that hardware and physical stuff making up the construction. You know, taking up physical space inside Gara, who is arguably small. So that's got to leave room for less room because she's small. Less room for motors and servos and computers and processors and batteries. Haha, he's not dead. Called it. You just threw him in the dump. There's just a freaking mass grave of androids. Holy cheese balls. Corrupted Minds Palace? Ethereum. So they have hearts. Replacing legs. Yeah, that's like they just bolt together. So they're modular? You gotta at least, like, clean that first, Holmes. Somebody else alive down here? Audio's damaged. So he couldn't hear the call for help. Oops. I messed up standing up. But, to be fair, ears damaged, you can't balance for squats. Did you ever see Alita? This makes me think of the opening of Alita. He's gonna, like, grab you. Yep.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho!
Getting a little claustrophobic. We gotta fix his power problem next. It's just a wall of arms. Is this actual androids grasping at him, or is he just hallucinating?
Where are you going?
Right? This ain't the stuff of nightmares at all. And we're just gonna yank pieces out of Heather's. I mean, it's an actual junkyard. It's freaking disturbing. But, like... He's dead. He ain't gonna use it, right? Everybody's running out of power. We gotta get that fixed before we run out of power. I can talk. But there's just this freaking mass grave stinking it's like a concentration camp for androids.
Hello. I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you. What can I do for you?
You don't know
Hello.
that, man.
I'm an AK-700 android. My program has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest CyberLife Maintenance Center.
At least it's all plug and play. Ugh. Part of me wants to say, like, how are they just yeeting all of these usable parts? But, I mean, you've seen junkyards with actual cars and all of this, you know, theoretically good parts that are sitting there, but not used, wasted, crushed. Well, now that we got our ears back, the rain is loud. Holy cow.
Wait, please don't do that. I want to live. Thank you.
Fair enough. We all gotta get out of here. If we don't find another, we know where we can come back. How are the legs walking? That's what I want to know. So the blue blood thermium stuff. Is powering. I want to know how that works. The science inside. That technology. This is some Iron Man kind of stuff there. destabilized isn't the greatest. That's all there is here, I guess. Right? We have to climb like everybody else. I was waiting for that to break and us to fall again. I want to know. Okay. There's a holding cube. Still, there's got to be a use for all that old hardware. Like she said, she wants to live. The next question is, how long has he been out? And now we can start painting. Alright, we got us a prison shank. And we're surgerying? Surgery-ing? Why are we... ripping off? I'm confused, but alright. So now we get to be human? And no one knows? Because he doesn't have a glowy circle on his temple?
My name is Marcus.
And he's gonna put on his freaking trench coat. Oh man, if that isn't an origin story, like... that guy needs his own book. Don't give me any ideas. Damn. At least it didn't let us kill the character. And now we're back to Connor. I remember. I'm terrible with names. Ugh. Where are we now? Birds aren't real. And I'm triply sure those ones weren't. Not just because they're virtual birds. Is this Amanda?
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you.
All right.
Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Definitely traumatized.
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. as if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
He's obviously not what I was expecting. But I don't have enough information yet to form a definitive opinion.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Alcohol.
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created.
Oh.
If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
That is an interesting bit of information. We have some lore.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
So 800s are new and different and exciting. Well, this one just came open.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
All right.
You might be in shock.
Tensions in
take
the
it
Arctic
easy.
have reached a new level. A Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night.
Sure.
Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has
There you
spoken
go.
of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered.
Interesting.
Countries in the region
But we don't need to get into virtual future politics.
call for military forces to withdraw.
Finding the lieutenant's desk.
International conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington.
It doesn't have it. Oh, the one we want is right next to it.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
It is interesting that an android would sit. I mean, they don't need to, right? He's not going to get tired. His knees aren't going to hurt.
Hi, honey. You okay?
And it is a chair. A human could be using. Not what I wanted. What kind of music does Anderson have? Knights of the Black Death. Sounds like my kind of music. Double bass. Juicy chunk. Some good old legs. This cow, of course, he eats donuts. I like how it gives us a caloric breakdown. Not that an android's going to care about calories. Cold coffee, traces of caffeine. So it's weak coffee. So we're learning lots about him. Good cop, real police. Not seen since 2019. Owes me $50. Nice girl. She's short. In the bottom right, how tall she is compared to all the other ones. Not important. Jimmy's bar. It's a dog. All right. Oh, now
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office. I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
All right.
I would like to start reviewing the case files. Can you tell me where I
Talk to Hank. Close the door on your way out.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Damn. He straight up gave him the talk to the hand. Where is our deviant? Break room, meeting room. Hey, that guy! Let's go talk to him and see if he pulls a gun on us again.
Fuck, look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town. Congratulations on last night. Very impressive.
Hello. My name is Connor.
Never seen an android like you before. Model are you?
It says right there, 800.
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
I mean, we are tied to Hank.
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Called it.
Oh.
If Hank hadn't gotten in the way yesterday, I would have fucked you up for disobeying a human. Stay out of my way. Because next time, You won't get off so easy.
Why did he have any reaction to that? How did he not, like, those words? Hurt himself.
Several sources report that Cyberware provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role.
Where is the aforementioned deviant? This way? Yeah, there he is. What's up, bro?
They're going to destroy me.
Nah, we talked to Amanda.
It's probable.
Oof.
They have
All
to
right.
analyze your biocomponents. They need to understand what happened. I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know before they take you away. The sculpture you made. Tell me more about it.
Since when did androids do art? We're not all Marcus.
I'm going to die.
Eventually. Alright, what's the other option I haven't unlocked yet?
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
Alright, we...
I'll call Cyberlife. Clean this mess up.
Well, they got the hardware they were looking for. No, I can't go in. Alright. I wonder if Hank will have anything to say about that. Yeah, let's go this way. Check the rest of the building. Remember, there's still a third option. There's always a third option, right? It's my favorite, both. You can go into the observation room. Alright. And? That's it? I wanted to hear another interrogation. You make fun of whatever this guy did, you know, delinquent on his alimony or whatever. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying words. I'm a writer. That's what happens. I don't know what it means. I don't know what these characters are doing, but they're doing things, and I have to write it down. So now we're just observing someone else's work. Different story. Like I was saying, Marcus has a heck of an origin. Like, I think that was cooler than the Cyberpunk one.
Lab report says they cut
Listen,
it with something.
I know you don't like me, but we're going to have to work together. We'll both have to make an effort. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Now we get the other option. Analyzing deviance. Oh man, this is interesting. It's much like a book. How it jumps from perspective to perspective, like many books. Ha! Look at him type. He's a classic Hunt and Peck. Like their character writing was good for this guy. Like grumpy old man doesn't like technology. That's exactly how he typed forced to use technology. Like he's even making the right face. Like, oh, I gotta look at this thing. Ugh. I like music.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
All right.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
So,
What's it to you?
such a Boy Scout. I like dogs.
Sumo. I call him Sumo.
I mean, St. Bernard's a big dog. That's a reasonable name.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Oh.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
It's got 4 letters. All right.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
Well, I should have stopped while I was ahead. We
If
were
you
up
have any
2,
files on
and then we
deviants,
went down 2.
I'd like
so
to take a look at them.
I guess we broke even.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
And it's just got access. Did you see the captain in the background? They messed up a little bit there. All right. Android left home. All right. Attacked. Working as a waiter, fast Coney dogs lunged at him when he attempted to strangle the man. The android remains at large. Plaintiff claims to have attacked by her android. The android trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Unexplained disappearance of sex android. All right. Disappeared at the club after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Big surprise. Leo Manfred was found unconscious at the home with his father, Carl Manfred. There we go. So we know what happened there. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model or serial number, and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. Was he, though? Alright, we've already got one for her. Victim's body was found by a friend who came to say hello. Immediately called the emergency room at 8:42. Recorded death by a gunshot wound. The murder weapon may have belonged to the victim. His android was not found at the scene and is the main suspect. Fair point. Doesn't say anything about the missing child. Scanning all files.
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Oh dear. So, we're going to be chasing our own tail?
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Ha! Spoken like a true cop.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Alrighty then. So, now that I'm over my hour maximum, I'm going to have to call it a night again. It's odd how it doesn't really give us, checkpoints during a chapter. You got to read the whole chapter, and you can only take a break in between chapters. But that's the writer thing, which I probably forgot to mention at the beginning of the episode when I called everybody a nerd, because I'm also a nerd. I'm a science fiction author. I've written a lot of books. I was traditionally published, and COVID got in the way of me doing more of that, so now I am self-publishing. And that will be coming out soon. It'll be spiffy. Yes, soon TM. I don't have a set date. I'm hoping early September, second week of September. No reason. I have a reason, but I don't want to tell the internet that. Manuscript's edited. We're done and ready to go. And I just have to set up the ISBN and copyrights and all of those ebook formatting, paperback, Amazon stuff. But that's a bunch of copy pasting and a couple hours on a weekend. First, I'm going to record the audiobook. Because not just this silly mic that changes colors. Boop. Boop. It doesn't really look like different colors for you. This is very green. All the glow in the background is making that look less green. Anyway, I have another mic and a bunch of sound deadening stuff, and it's small. It's going to be sweaty. I have an X like that. Anyway, I have a studio. I'm going to be recording audio. And when that's done, you will be the first to know. So thanks for being here. Thanks for the help. And keep an eye out for the pending book release. See you there. Party hardy.